is a day that my Father has made. I will rejoice. Jah, I thank you for this morning. Oh, it's a brand new day. Little bird, they thank him and they sing. So let's all get down and pray.
Good night, subscribers, well wishers. Welcome to another episode of Teach and a Prof. One of our subscribers reached out, right, and they wanted us to discuss hypocrites in Jamaican society as it pertains to, I guess, straight men wearing tight clothes. And we kind of wanted to touch upon a topic and broaden the viewpoint of it. Now, my esteemed colleague is not 100% on board with the topic, but I thought it might be thought-provoking to add our thoughts to it, or our 2 cents to the topic. Teach, what do you think?
Yeah, man. Man, I hear you, man. You know, one thing I know about the tight pants thing. Tight pants by itself is not a new thing. My band come see it from the TV. I can't remember the cowboy, them pants tight. They don't have bow leg. The only difference is probably probably a little bit more flary from knee to waist, you know. And being tight, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are gay. It's just a fashion. I don't know where the hypocrisy part chip in. I don't know the angle. But what I know that when I was a teenager, stonewashed jeans come in. I went to Lee's. Those who remember it.
Avenue.
Diaspora who remember it.
Where go? You wanna
Mall. The Mall Plaza. A Tropical Plaza, I think.
Plaza or the one in New Kingston?
Tropical. And buy my stonewash. And my stonewash straight, tight and straight at the foot. And I want in a steel like when I see some of them steel where I roll it on from ankle go up. Close.
Oh, wait. Why you said someone to put it on again? No ideas, man, them?
You hear me ear, brethren. The man want to make it talk like me have authority.
No, me know you don't know. Me know you don't know. But it tell me say a year. I'm just surprised. So tell me what you hear.
Me hear plastic. Yeah, plastic wrap and roll on pants. Because pants can roll on good pants skin. Wear pants tight. So man have to wrap them skin and roll on pants. I don't know why a man would have got. Why a person would have got through that? I see woman put on tight pants before, stretch jeans, and jump. From the reach of the knee, them start jump.
We see them up on bed too.
Yeah, man, I'm foot in a ear and wiggle and imagine a man have to go through that, brother. And knock them things still, but you cannot take one tight pants thing too far.
So,
but as tight pants is concerned, I can't use it as a label because I know that the fashion side of it predates my existence. Long time. The artists used to do it like a toots using them in leather tights and Bob Marley something in them jeans and leather tight. And even when gun motor wear and straight this and this and that wear, you know, men are always been wearing as a fashion. And it doesn't.
But nowadays the pants is tight all the way down to the ankle.
Yes, and it could be just fashion. So I am not willing to paint that as a sign that
No,
this is gay or this is not gay.
no,
So
I
far,
think the subscriber was saying that Jamaicans are hypocrites when it comes to the gay and lesbian, only because they bash and chastise gay people for wearing certain things, right?
no passion,
So the
straight people
fashion, and then they turn around and just doing the same thing.
do. A better question is then, you think Jamaica is really homophobic because people think that Jamaica, look here, man, look here,
Honestly speaking, I don't think Jamaica is
Ah.
homophobic as it
as
used to be.
definitely not. Definitely not.
People are, because I heard a conversation the other day on one of my YouTube channel that I subscribe to, and the question was, if your child came out of the closet and said you're gay, what would you do? Would you still love that child? Would you have that child still live in your house? Would you have that child come visit you with your other person, right? And well, the women were okay with it. Two of the men weren't. One of the other man was, because he's more, in my opinion, progressive with his thinking. No, understand, this is, and I said, this is not just Jamaicans, because I had a guy working for me, right? When I used to, manage my own department, right? He had one son, right? And I don't know how the conversation came about, but he was like, if my son ever come and tell me that he's gay, and this guy is American, a mother American, a father American, and grandfather American, and go way back. However, his stepfather was Jamaican. I don't know how much influence his stepfather had in his life, because his stepfather was a juggler and he died. But he was like, no way on earth would I ever talk to my son again if he's gay. And the guy is African American. Not sure if I mentioned that. And I was surprised. I was like, because I know this guy loves his son. He loves him. And I was like, dude, are you listening to yourself? This is your son now. And he was like, yeah. I was shocked. I was like, shit. Did he really say that? Because he loves his son, as I said. And I was kind of surprised, For me, I'm still going to love my child regardless. Whether or not I agree with his lifestyle, that's his choice, and, I'll leave it at that. But I was surprised. So it's not just Jamaican. It's not a Jamaican thing. It's, it's everywhere. Black, white, pink, blue. Worse if you're African. Worse if you're Muslim. Worse if you're in India. A lot of these countries still have Bulgarian law in effect, which bans and Jamaica, but Jamaica doesn't enforce it. No longer enforces it. These countries do enforce it.
Nobody inform and nobody call the police to peep your window, because in Jamaica law you have to be caught in the act.
Right.
You can't be suspect to be or suspected to commit that the burglary act, or anything like that. But you have to be caught in the act, and because of that, doesn't happen. Nobody, the privacy of somebody's home, I invade it just to catch them, say, ha ha, so that's where you can't say that we don't practice it.
So, guys, you can't have a cake and eat it, in my perspective. And I will elaborate.
I'm going to put a little spin on the time pass, since that's where everything generated from. Tolerance for anybody to wear their clothes any style is a good sign, because tolerance and that will breed tolerance and this. And I don't think fighting down or pointing out or saying anything negative about the pants or say if we are getting more time, because remember this earring, let me go back as far as earring 80s, when there was a rule about earring, if you wear earring in the right ears or both ears, you are gay. Only if you wear it in the left ears is tolerated. Me never in the earring, I'm still in the earring, but I don't bash nobody with it. But me see people move from left to left and right, and people skin up my face and skin up face for a while till them let go that too. So the tolerance increase, and with little things like that. The pants is probably one of them that broadens. And in time, I see the tolerance among gay women first, where I will go in a club and I see two women in the lesbian act and straight men watching it.
Mm-hmm.
And first, I say, well, there's something right with that picture, because the same men, if that video should switch to
Two men,
the club mash up. The club mash up.
But you know, we are more tolerant towards lesbian.
Yeah. So
men love to see two women in the act.
Yeah, but it made me start think, because in the time period when I first saw this in our club, and one of the monitors, is a time period when we were anti-gay. The thing is so high, and in songs, the song was not only bashing men, it was bashing men and women.
Men and women, yeah.
Reality, the women was getting by. I mean, I said, it's either we ever make up a mind as a nation. It's either want to make people do what they want to do, but we are let through one and we are all alone. So, but eventually, it was what I saw then was a moving away from slowly to now go 20 years after, 25 years after, now I say, oh, them accept the women first and then start paying less attention to the man. No, not saying that attention not paying to the men, but far less attention is being given to gay men now.
Despite the fact that we are becoming more tolerant, there's still people out there, YouTube influencer or IG influencer, who, whenever they say an entertainer or certain artists wearing certain type of garments, they do label them as gay. Worse if the person is Rastafarian or have dreads. And I I can't call names what I'm not.
When you're talking, the first person come to mind, the acting. It's not no secret that people criticize him dressing in mab locks and criticize him dressing at the same time.
There are many artists for that. Because I remembered last year or the year before, Conscience, you said Conscience was wearing a blouse. Conscience had on a top. They were saying Conscience up here.
I see picture of the shirt there, I see picture of the long shirt there. Is it long shirt? The long shirt one?
With a deep neck. With a deep neck. I was close fitting. And then he had on a choker. You know? Yeah. And
Me miss it. Me miss it.
and people are saying conscious gay, conscious wear blouse. You know what I mean? But my problem is not with tight pants. Or people don't like to say tight pants. People like to say close fitting pants. They prefer it that way. No, brethren, my pants are tight. It just close fitting. Or it's tailored. Some people would say. My real gripe, my real gripe is the
Let me
pants below the
hear
ass.
Where we go, right back?
The pants below the ass.
Oh.
I never say anything I hate.
You say all of that to say this to come here? You started the time.
No. I am addressing my viewers position.
Position, yeah.
However, I do, if we're gonna talk about tight pants, we have to touch on the tight pants with the long crotches below the crack of your ass. Because I don't understand the fascination with it. I don't think some of these guys understand where this thing is coming from. This thing is coming from the American penal system. Prisoners used to wear them pants below them ass, feel like other prisoners know that they're in game. They're in. Fair fuck. Sorry, the language. My apologies. And then these same prisoners got paroled.
Where I said the below the hip, wearing the waist below the hip and exposing your crack or your underpants is a statement to say that I am done with sexual act with my own kind.
Right.
Within the prison system.
Remember, this is prisoner. This is men on men. Okay. And these same prisoners, when these same prisoners were paroled or got let out of jail, they came into society doing the same thing, so that men who were in prison knew what the code was. So they see a guy walking down the street with his pants below his waistline.
It's a secret code.
It's a secret code. They'd be like, okay, this guy was in a pen. This guy, but kids or young men saw this style. They saw the men who were doing this. These were roughneck. These weren't guys who look feminine. These were roughneck guys, thug, right? And they thought it was cool. They didn't see the message behind it. They saw a black man, a thug, a man in the streets.
I want to be like him. Without understanding.
In every sense of the word.
Message behind the dress.
Message behind the dressing. And we as Jamaican, we pick up everything. Get our fire. And a lot of these men from prison went to Jamaica as deportees.
But some have a different problem with it than the message. It don't look good.
No, hold on. Remember I said I don't understand the attraction behind it. How is that fashion?
Jamaica. All right, come with us, tie in this homophobic with this exposure. Jamaica being so homophobic as we want the world to think. How real straight thug men feel comfortable with the other man seeing them ass. No, we can't figure it out. How straight men feel comfortable with other men in public seeing their ass. And we are so homophobic. That's my problem. We can't get it. Why you would want to dress and show your hands, not on the waist, but you show below the bottom, the pants draw tight below your body draw. And what that?
Well, it's some men out there want people to know that they're wearing polo or they're wearing Gucci underwear or they're wearing name brand.
Well, drop the brief high man.
Listen, put it underneath them arm.
Yep.
Right on their arm, right? That's visible.
Keep your pants at the waist and draw up the drawers above your waist.
The man them can't even run. Them can't even run. They can't even walk properly. Them a run and a hold them belt.
And I walk sideways like duck. No, sir. Police love them though. Police love them. The troublemaker wear them clothes. And they can't run fast.
I mean, in several cities or township, it's banned. You know?
The police targets, especially the school as one time. Like a downtown, the bus park, come through the radio car, stop and order them to drop them pants and stuff like that.
My thing is
it's short-lived, you know, if you stop at somebody and tell them to drop them pants. Short-lived.
And it's not just Jamaican, but black people as a whole. But we're going to talk about Jamaican people because I'm Jamaican. Why? Every time a fashion come out, we jump on a bandwagon. We don't look to see what it. We don't research it. We don't look to see what it's all about.
Because they are working with a new meaning. It's not that they don't understand what it means. They don't understand the root. They don't need to understand the root in their head. They just need to know what is happening now. Today, fashion. Today is a fashion. Today it's a power. It's freedom to be who I want to be, regardless of how you think. I am free to express myself in a fashion sense the way I want to. And that gives power. And I see female take on that same power with the waist below the hip. I've seen it dressing the same tug way and exposing and wearing underpants and exposing the underpants. I see. So it's what it means today.
But I know a lot of those females are gay, right?
Yes, but irrespective of gay, you don't have to dress that way to demonstrate that you're gay. But so it comes with a freedom to do and to be what I want to be, and exercising that freedom in your dress, and you know.
But that's a freedom. You're copying someone else's fashion choice.
Well, the individual feel that empowered and free to empower themselves to do and be whatever. Even if I'm copying somebody, I'm free to copy. I'm not restricted by your opinion of who I should copy.
Our definition of what?
No, we're not being dictated to. We are free to make our own choice, and we're powered by it. So when I can feel bold enough to walk and be stared at and care not, that's freedom for them.
No, listen.
That's free.
And they are correct. Right. Not because I don't like it or understand it, that means you shouldn't do what you want to do. I'm just stating my opinion.
For me, I don't get it. Why a man would want another man and say you are straight? You don't love to be touched by another man, then why you do want another man to see the crack or to see whatever? I just don't get. That's not bigger hypocrisy than the tight pants to me. You know, why a straight man?
The pants are getting lower and lower and lower. You soon reach at knee.
And you come and you express it out. You once upon a time.
You know some see. You know some see man with it on them thigh.
At the end of the underpants then.
Yeah, almost at the end of the underpants.
It look untidy to me.
It looks
So
sloppy.
it's just from that angle. When I put a label to it, apart from the hypocrisy of it, that you are straight, but you don't mind other man seeing that you are. Me does not understand that part there, but otherwise from that, it does look sloppy. To me, it does look unnecessary. You are just not dressed, that's me.
Yeah, but me see man wear tight pants and I call the next man wear tight pants Batman. Okay. What does that fit in? Isn't that being hypocritical? You have on tight pants, but because me having a tight pants, I mean might look a bit feminine, you know,
Look,
or
look, look. Me,
or because I'm well put together. Me not have to even look effeminate. We
no,
can just look well put together.
let me tell you about Jamaican culture. Don't put meaning to whatever come out of Jamaican mouth. Because me see gay men in a car, not up with regular man. We don't know if them gay or not, but them obviously we don't know. But the guys them gay, all them in the car,
Mm.
and them very effeminate. And the irony about the video was that them a call the other people in Batman.
It was a video you saw.
Yeah.
So
And
you're
even
calling
all that comment was like,
what that
what?
came about? What that came about? What was the context behind it?
No, we don't have an accident answer, but them are wait for police. Them are wait for police to come on the scene. And always yeah, up with the picture and everything. And that style man as Batman. Now,
The gay man I call another man Batman.
yeah, but you have to say that very understand that when we say certain things in the context I always say it's just a curse and a derogatory way we want
No,
to
listen.
please that
No,
person. It does not the meaning and this real situation.
no, listen. I understand what you're saying. I understand that we tend, as Jamaican, we tend to call everybody Batman.
Yeah,
Or
man.
we tend to go suck your mother.
If
Or
the
we tend to
situation,
this and
the
that.
situation, yeah, we want to upper hand in the situation and the conversation. I want to have a one up on you. We will say anything, even if it not fit the conversation. We'll say it.
Yeah, but what about man? You and I don't have a confrontation. Me have one time pants, you one time pants, but me look well put together.
So now one up on you, man. If him call you, so first you can't call him so again.
So he's not being hypocritical. Then.
Yeah,
He's
you
not
can't. You
he's
can't
probably
follow.
listen, he's probably being hypocritical in trying to deflect attention from himself.
He just want to make you know, say, don't even think say me like that.
Right.
You like that.
You are the gay one, even though so he's been a hypocrite. So even though you we have on tight pants, our shirt tight. Because me I hear things man out there. I buy woman clothes, woman pants. You know my sister, right? Those sewing, right? Meet up on the phone with her many times. When man a party for go and bring them pants come. I even shirt. For she take it in. It's something tight already, But it need to take in some more.
Sexiness is in at the in thing. I don't know. And
Because,
tight. Clothes.
maybe because we have
that.
cake. Maybe because we have cake we can't wear.
You talk about fashion. You talk about clothes. And, the worst thing, men, if you have guts, the women them come out now and in no matter your size now, them do anything. And that gone through the window already. Once upon a time, certain shape and certain size women don't wear certain clothes. That not exist again.
That exists and wear it.
Guess what? That creeping now. That creeping the man them thing. First time, certain gut don't wear certain clothes. But that I go through when dance hall it open up. When dance hall it open up. and you see it, everybody here wear the same clothes fitting thing, brother. No matter
Yeah,
your size,
yeah. Everything tight from top to bottom.
I said, it don't look good. If it
And
don't look good for people,
this,
it can't, it was not look good on the time. But it's freedom to express and freedom to
look,
make your choice.
listen.
And
The
if
same
you
way, the same way you want make, you same way you want to be in a position to make your own choice. Other people should be in a position to make their own choice. You can't want to make your choice and then bash somebody else's choice.
that's the message that we have to leave. It might not look good to you. You might will never do it. But if somebody else do it, you have
Now,
to say, bye. The most you can say, boy, them choice, them taste poor to me, and then probably I look on you in your well-fitted clothes and your tailored clothes, and your feet say you're dapper, and I say your choice of clothes outdated. There's a crowd out there observing your thing, but as long as them just observing and keeping them thoughts to themselves, you should just observe and keep the thoughts to yourself also. That's what I'm saying.
now this is a very serious matter, but we're gonna play a clip for you guys. Because it's funny. The clip with the guy in the very tight pants.
We don't know what you use the word for. No, you use the word for now. What context?
No, I said the matter is serious, but the video we share, it's a funny video. It's a funny video. How he looks, how in shape, and how tight him pants is. Still, there's no mistake in the fact that he's straight. Because I'm straight.
You can't say him curve, Ali. That brother is straight.
In a lean. The brother in a lean. The brother is
him man straight. If straight, if a man being straight was a image or a picture, add that image.
in that. Ruler. Anyway, folks. So, remember.
Such a thing, I will come back and close. It's
Let-
just, yeah.
Let us know what your thoughts are, in the comment section below. I leave out by saying we should respect each other's choices that we make. We're not God. We're not here to judge anyone.
And we're all individuals with different thoughts and mindsets and beliefs, and we make different choices, and bad choice and good choice. But address choice is not something to kill somebody over. If you know close to the person, you can encourage, and the person encourage you, fine. But if you don't know the person, you just observe, have your own thoughts, and move on.
You can't want to kill a man, and then tomorrow you have on the same clothes with the man you have on.
That's just bad mind, That's straight bad mind.
Anyway, I digress, people. I said it's hypocritical, but I digress. So, folks, thank you very much for listening. Please like, share, subscribe to Teacher and Prof. And we will be back with many more thought-provoking topics or issues. Anything you want to add, my friend?
Yeah, man, we're good. Just remember to be respectful, helpful, in anything we do. We are not perfect, we are not perfect beings.
Right.
But we must strive to be, and each one help one, teach one. And if we keep that going, we're good. We'll get there, man. So respect each other's opinion, respect each other's decision. Encourage somebody if you can encourage them, if they're moving around, if they're danger, pending danger, you can encourage them and, them else otherwise. But apart from that, nobody get in a confrontation with nobody over how them dress. Get in a confrontation with the criminals out there. The real energy you must dispense those energy in fighting crime and violence. Or a man dress and them something there. Yeah. And I hear around there, you know. Let us save our energy in protecting each other. Yeah, man.
All right.
That more. Yeah, man. God bless you. And thanks again for watching and keep in tune. Listen up for the notification bell.
Yes, people. We're out. All right.
Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share our videos. And don't forget to comment.
And hit that notification bell.
This has been another episode of Teach and the Prof.